uh, crazy moments that we're living right now. Everything is changing. Everything looks like it's going a little bit lulu, up and down. And half of the time, we don't understand what's happening. And we start asking ourselves, where are we going? What is this that is surrounding me? Well, it comes a moment that as human beings, we have to make a change. We have to make a difference. The whole universe is changing. And if the whole universe is changing, we're not going to stay the same way. We have to change also. We've been living in chaos, actually. We've been living without realizing ourselves, living always towards the outside, uh, wanting always our ego to have more and to know more. And and it comes a moment that all this is exploding because it cannot sustain itself anymore. So in this change, that right now we are in a big chaos, it has to happen because when you want something to change, you have to go to the bottom of it. Until you don't go to the bottom of it, the biggest splash cannot happen. So a little bit of this is like giving us the opportunity, this moment that we're living now, giving us the opportunity to say, hello, look at yourself. Hello, see what your life is. Hello, where do you really think your real values are? It's a little bit about all this. And it's also of bringing our conscience from the mind, always to the mind, to bring it to the heart. And the moment you bring that to your heart, it's like, okay, there is some difficult work going that we have to do, but it's possible. It's really possible. But you have to have the courage also to look at yourself and to be honest with yourself and say, this and this and this is what I don't like about my life, and I'm going to change it and to do something for that. So that's why in Celestial we say that more than a technique, you have to be sensible. It's a sense of something of sense. You have to sense yourself, not only the mind the whole time, but you have to feel. You have to open yourself to the feelings that they're moving inside you and be honest with it.
because it's developing a sensitivity. Celestial system is more than a technique. There is a technique. It's a sensitivity. We need to pass from the mind to the heart and listen more to our intuitions. This is something that needs to be trained. We were many years following the same rules, just guided by our minds. We now need to pay attention to the new paradigm. There is something new. The whole earth is vibrating differently. We can see in politics, we can see in economics, we can see in the whole planet how everything is shifting. And we need to get this new vibration in our lives. We need to define ourselves really, where do I want to be? Do I want to go there in the darkness? Do I want to start healing and healing again and again? Do I want to be contagious and share just what doesn't work? Or do I want to position myself in the light where I can see farther, where I can see that there is a new world coming, that we need to be together, not separated? Maybe this is not for right now, but this is where we are going. And we really need to understand this because this is a process and it's a path. For that, we need a sensitivity. We need to develop this sensitivity. We require the energy, and celestial system gives us these teachings. We learn to treat correctly and gently our heart, listen more, paying attention to what the heart and the soul is telling us, following that guidance, and also develop this sensitivity so we are able to understand what is going on better. What will happen? We don't know what will happen. we don't have a clear idea of how it will be manifested. But for sure, it's time for defining yourself. Where do you want to be? If you want to be in the light, there's a lot of light. There's a lot of bright light and a lot of good energy that is going to be in accordance and in union with who you are. And there are more like beings like you who are also searching for the same thing, who would like to materialize in their own lives and fulfill their life purpose. So it's the time right now to define yourself, to find the right energy, and celestial system is giving you the chance. It's a path, it's a sensitivity. And also there is a technique, there is a way to procedure, but the main thing is how it's going to transform your life and it's going to manifest in your soul, in your life, what you really want right now.